Hi, I made a PNG tuber, and I'm going to show you how I did it, because it was hard and took me 3 days. So, before I made the official PNG tuber, I wanted to work on some character design to make sure I knew exactly what I wanted, because I didn't want to just go in and with something I didn't like, and then I would have to recreate it, and that would take a lot of time. So my advice is to plan everything before you do it. Like plan what your hair is gonna look like, plan what clothes you're gonna look like, plan your color palette. Because if you don't, you might not like something and it might not look what you want it to look like in the end. And it's good to have things prepared before you go in and actually do the official thing, like they do in TV shows and stuff. Now, when designing a character, you need to think about their story, their shape, language, their poses, their personality. You need to think of everything about them. Well, not everything. You need to mostly think of their personality and a little bit of their story before you do it. Because that way you can, figure out how to put clothes into their storyline. Because what I wanted to do when making my character is that I wanted to do stars, and my theme was basically stars, because I wanted to add some kind of star as part of my clothing. And I wanted to make my character look a little bit girly while also making it look a bit masculine, which I didn't really succeed, but I think I did an okay job when it came to making my character, when making the vibe I wanted for my character. But originally what I was going to do was make a masculine version of my outfit and then a feminine version. One with pants, one with a skirt. But I ended up going with the skirt because I liked it better and less work. There was also supposed to be a third outfit that didn't make sense to me, so I just didn't use it at all. But you can really use details in the matter, but don't put too much detail or else it's going to be hard to draw over and over and over again. Another tip is to choose have a few colors. Don't pick too much colors. Because if you do, then it's just going to be sloppy and hard and confusing to the person. So after you finish your character design, from what you want from eyes, you got to figure out what emotions you want, which I will probably find out I'm probably going to add more emotions after this, but we'll see. And another tip I have is to make a base of your character, because if you don't make a base because it's good to make a base to know what emotions you're gonna do to start you off with something, and it will be less confusing to do, and that way it will just feel much better and it will make you feel more secure when making a character. Another tip is to put all your PNG images into a file so that you have them saved in Procreate or the app you're using. For me it's Procreate, or you'll be using Isobits Paint and stuff. But if you lose your Procreate, then you have the files. I also have them saved in my images to be extra safe. So yeah, that will be very useful in case you accidentally lose your image, accidentally delete your characters from images or delete them from Procreate, because that way you'll have a file to save them in. Another tip is to like make sure your PNG tuber like resembles you. Like you can combine it with how you want to look like in real life, or how you want to look like and how you look like in real life, because that's kind of what I did. I combined my brown hair with my brown eyes and kind of tan palish skin with some other things too. Like I made the outfit by myself, and I gave myself a star choker and a star clip and duck clip and goggles, which I wish I had in real life. The only thing I have in real life is the black skirt. And I do have side chains for skirts, but my black skirt doesn't allow chains. I'm not crying. But it's fun to combine characters, combine how you want to look like in real life and how you want to look like in fantasy. Another tip is to make sure you're like making the poses look clearly and the emotions clearly, because if you don't, then the silhouette will get confusing and it will look weird. That's what I wish I could have changed, like try to make the poses look better and stuff like that. To make that way you guys could see how much better and clearer the poses could be, because you want to make a good character recognizable by the silhouette. And if not, then it won't be a good exact amount of which emotion you want to show. Because if you're making a character sad, you don't want to make their pose like happy, unless you're trying to make them cover up their sadness, which I get, but still. Anyways, another tip is like to do a bit of research before you absolutely start, because I didn't know how to make the pose, so I used Paranoid's Rat's PNG tuber as a reference for the pose, like how big I wanted the poses to be. I didn't trace her line eye or only trace the pose. That is the whole process of me making my PNG tuber. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching this far, because I honestly would not be that patient of me. And I'm sorry for my stuttering, by the way. It's my first time, and I hope you have a good day. Bye!